Are we on? I think we're on, right?
I think so.
Hi guys!
Hi everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Just kind of worked out that way.
I know, it wasn't, it's the last Thursday of the month. Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Welcome to Come Dine With Us. We're hoping that you can get out trick-or-treating. It's raining here, so
Oh, it's nasty.
there's not going to be many trick-or-treaters.
There won't be.
Unfortunately. But, so, we
If they do, guess what they're getting? Surprise! Any little guys that show up to trick-or-treating, you're getting chickpeas.
And if you see one of us go, that's all it is. The other one will come back. It's no problem. Not a problem at all.
Right.
So our recipe today, we're not cooking anything. We're combining stuff, but we're not actually cooking anything with the thought, because if we were running home to get our kidlets ready, to get outside, to be trick-or-treating, we still want to be able to nourish their bodies, right? So something that's quick and easy and ready to go in
a good base before you start piling that sugar.
Oh, ain't that the truth? Well, the protein in the chickpeas will help slow that down.
Right,
It'll
right.
be great.
That's right, for sure.
All right, so they're quick and easy recipes. We were just going to do that. And then on Monday, we released a edible chocolate chip cookie dough.
Healthy.
There was a bit of a buzz with that one.
Oh, wasn't there?
So we decided that we'll make that for our dessert. So that'll come back next. First, we're going to do our chickpea pita.
I can't wait.
It's a quick sandwich. It's a quick option. It's going to be great. All right, so let's get started with that.
So for our chickpea, the innards, the guts of the salad in the wrapper, we're gonna put some chickpeas.
So 1 cup of chickpeas. Chickpeas, absolutely a complete protein, so you're getting all of the 9 essential amino acids for that. So it's going to keep you fueled, right? We need that protein to build and repair and all that good stuff. So protein's really important. Actually, you should be having a little bit of protein with every meal.
And,
Right.
and then in the morning, I've said that before
Definitely.
too. You need the protein in the morning.
Definitely, it helps to shut down cortisol levels, so it's important. Chickpeas also have a lot of fiber, really great for digestive health. Fiber, as we all know, helps or escorts toxins out of the body, so we always want that. We need to get those out. Got some calcium in there, so good for bone health. It's got some zinc for sexual health and for the immune system. So really, really good stuff in chickpeas. Next thing we're doing...
You can do so much with them. As we're going to know, we're doing something sweet and savory with chickpeas
absolutely today. Super versatile, absolutely. And it's really easy to throw in anything, into salads, into anything, really. So next, what we're doing is tomatoes. So we know the tomatoes are red. That tells us that the phytonutrient is lycopene. Lycopene? Yeah, lycopene. And so what's that? It's good for all kinds of stuff, right? It's a really powerful antioxidant. Again, helps to combat those free radicals. We know those free radicals because if you're a watcher of ours,
right?
You know the free radicals are those rasky little suckers.
And you don't like them. You're not a fan.
No.
Never mind.
Nobody should be a fan of free radicals. They're rascals, right? What they do is they go around and they steal electrons from other cells. We don't want that. It makes the cell unstable. That's when we run into trouble. We don't want that. So tomatoes are going in with the chickpeas. Perfect. Cucumbers are next up. Great for water content, right? It just adds a little bit of water into the body. Great for vitamin C. Perfect.
And I'm just slicing them up into nice little cubes. You can slice them, especially using the little cucumbers like this. I'm just slicing them up nice and small. It's easier to fill in the pita pockets. And on top of that, the little mouths we're going to be feeding with them, right?
Well, absolutely. That's right, because this is kid-friendly. And I mean, this is pretty universal, this recipe. If your kids or if you don't like tomatoes, that's fine. You can always throw in bell peppers. I've done that in this kind of situation before. It's equally as delicious. A little bit of red or some onion would be nice. Absolutely, onion. Really powerful sulfur components in that, so that would be equally as delicious and equally as health beneficial.
If you're not a fan of chickpeas, try tuna.
Yeah, you can definitely do tuna.
You can do little pieces of chicken if you want.
Sardines.
We like sardines.
You know what? Surprise, surprise. When we were in school, we had one teacher who promoted sardines up the yin-yang.
Right? Didn't she?
Up the yin-yang. And all I kept thinking was,
No, I think you actually didn't think it. I think you actually did that.
I totally, it's true. I didn't think it, I did.
Janice sat behind me and over one, because we weren't allowed to sit together. I'm pretty sure it was an unwritten rule.
No.
And this particular teacher would bring up sardines, and you would hear this. We're like,
it's okay, it's just Janice. It's okay. Don't worry, we're fine.
She's not having a good time with the sardines.
But you know what? And then we tried it. We tried it, and I can't say it wasn't good. I can definitely definitely something that I'm not gonna not have.
You won't make that sound anymore when we mention the word.
I won't. I won't. Absolutely not. Great stuff. All right, so in there we had the chickpeas, the tomatoes, the cucumbers.
You can see that. It's lovely. The nice color to it with the nice bright colors.
All right, if you got the recipe on our website, fullbodiednutrition.com, if you were there and you got the recipe, it calls for now salt and pepper and coconut yogurt. We're not using coconut yogurt. We're going to use our universal dressing, which is completely universal, guys. It's delicious on everything. Everything. Did I mention? Everything.
And she does. She's come over many times with lunch, and it's this. I always wait for you to make it because you're so good. So
I make it, and literally, like, we have it for 2 or 3 days. It doesn't make 2 or 3 days because we have it. We have salads on. We have it on salads. We have it on all kinds of different things.
Excuse me. Reach over here.
Perfect. And then we can just shake it right up. All right. So this universal dressing, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, really great healthy fats.
For the sake of television, we've pre-measured.
It just makes things easier. For the sake
of television, I think it's so I don't just wing it.
There is a bit of that. Some things have to be measured. Otherwise, it's just not right. So we've got the olive oil. So great source of vitamin E and anti-inflammatory properties. What else we're going to put in here? We're going to put in some oregano. Oregano is also called wild marjoram. Did you know that?
I did not.
Marjoram. Wild marjoram. Yeah. Used in Chinese medicine for a lot of things like digestive issues, for fever, for all kinds of stuff. So great for source of trace manganese and vitamin C and magnesium and iron and all kinds of stuff. Salt and pepper we've got there. We've got some balsamic. No, this isn't balsamic. Sorry, this is red wine vinegar. So a tablespoon of that. Red wine vinegar, really great. It contains, again, trace amounts of iron, magnesium, things like that. It's also a good quality. Red wine vinegar also has probiotic properties, so that's great. That's going to support gut health, and that's always a good thing too. All right, in here we also have some lemon juice. Lemon juice, high source of vitamin C. Great. We want to support that immune system, right? We're coming into flu season. We want to do everything we can to try and support it. So very high in vitamin C. So
you don't want to give it to
seriously
everybody. So good.
Everybody. Also a source of folate, which is promoting brain health, and we only need 1 garlic clove, but that's okay. She's gonna put 2. It's gonna be garlic up in here. It's gonna be great. Yeah, squish it up. Now, so we're gonna squish it for a second, and we're gonna let it sit. And the reason why we're gonna let it sit is because we want an enzyme to start coming up to the surface. And you'll notice that when it starts to become sticky. This is an important enzyme. It's an enzyme called, let me see if I can say it right. Allicin. So that's what it's called. I always want to say allicin, but it's not. It's allicin.
Love the smell of fresh garlic.
And that's the enzyme you want to activate. And it only gets activated after you squish it. So squish it, and just let it sit for a second. Ideally, it's 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be 5 minutes. No, because by doing it, as soon as it starts to get that sticky compound on it, you're good to go. Look at that. See, that means it's activated, and that's a great place to be. So now we're going to chop that up, and we're going to add that in as well.
Nice and fine. You can use a garlic press if you like. I prefer it. Yin and yang here. I prefer to just chop it.
And I can't stand chopping it.
I've got some fantastic friends of mine that are phenomenal chefs, and everything is done by hand. So that's kind of where my training is from. So I'm not a big fan of that. It's just the way I was, just the way I was. But I like chopping. I like the smell of it. I like the feel of it.
There you go.
Some frustrations if you've got any.
We don't have frustrations.
No.
All right, in there also went salt and pepper. We're going to do a little bit more salt because I saw you only did a little bit of a shake. We want to put a little bit more salt and pepper in there. We're not talking table salt. We're talking sea salt, so you get those minerals. And sodium is important. You need salt in your diet. You need some sodium in your diet, right? It's an essential mineral.
A good one. We're not talking the white table salt that you know.
We're talking sea salt. So Celtic sea salt, Himalayan sea salt, anything like that, right? We're not talking the white table salt. Salt is needed for electrolyte balancing. So it's an important mineral. We need to have some of it. And the good quality stuff, you're rocking. We also put some pepper in there. Pepper, the enzyme, it contains pepperine. Pepperine is a great, oh God, we don't need all of that. Okay. Pepper contains pepperine. Pepperine warms us up from the the inside. It's great for metabolism, right? It's a warming spice, so great. We're gonna add a little bit more salt into that because we need about a teaspoon of it. So otherwise, it's gonna be pretty vinegary, and we don't want that. So keep going, keep going, keep going. That's probably good. All right, so we're gonna put a lid on it, shake it out, baby. And from there, we're gonna dress the salad. Well, I call it a salad, but it's not.
But it could be.
It could be a salad. Okay, so here's an alternative. We're gonna put it in a pita, right? We're gonna cut the pita in half. We're gonna stuff it in the middle. You don't have to do that. This is good standing alone, or add it to a salad, right? If you don't want to have the bread, no problem. We're gonna add it to
Wardrobe malfunction. Welcome to live TV, folks. Welcome to live TV.
Awesome. All right. We are going to add a little bit of lettuce. We can put a little bit of lettuce in there. You could just put it on a bed of lettuce if you want. No problem. All right, that's good. Done deal.
She really watches my measuring.
Not always.
Not always.
Not always, but sometimes.
It's a good thing because every time we've done this, we've had food for a week when we were done.
It's totally true. I mean, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's great.
It's definitely not a bad thing. Perfect. All right, we're not going to put it all. We're not going to put it all because otherwise it's going to make our bread soggy, and that's kind of not fun.
So definitely not my thing.
Okay, so here, let's get you a fork and a spoon.
Beautiful.
And you can zhuzh it up.
I'm going to zhuzh this up a little bit.
While you're doing that, I'm going to cut
And
the
like
peas in half.
Seconds, dinner is ready. Or lunch.
Right? Because this could definitely be lunch for tomorrow as well. You're good for a couple days. I wouldn't put it into the pita.
No.
Leave it like that. Dress it up. Leave it like that. And bring it your pita in a separate container. And that way, just when you're about to eat it, that's when you would fill your pita.
And certainly put the dressing on it. It'll just absorb it all in and get some flavor in. So definitely do this piece.
Yeah.
Hold that off until it's lunchtime.
That's right. And just combine it when you're ready to eat it. I mean, combining it by putting it in the pita. Yeah, because the chickpeas will absorb a lot of the flavorings from the dressing, and it's going to be awesome, guys. So
I want to stuff these now, or after we do our next little piece.
Let's do our little piece,
Our
and
dessert?
then we'll be able to sit and eat at the same time.
Right.
So here's our pita. They are going to be ready.
I might have dessert first. I'm just saying.
That's called a pirate's dinner.
Love it.
I love it too, and it's Halloween.
And it's
Maybe that's what we're doing.
Ooh yeah. Okay.
All right, this one's gonna
That was like a little bit of a witch laugh.
Yeah, I got a bit of an evil side, maybe.
Not a bone.
I'm gonna move this over to the side over here so you have some room to do this. Did you want me to move this?
Sure. I have the bowl for the.
Okay, let's get this out of the way. Now,
the next one is delicious. I can't wait for this one. And this.
Well, we don't know that it's delicious.
Right, because we don't try the stuff until we sit down with you guys.
Majority of the stuff, that's true. This we haven't tried. So, you know when we say, if we love it, you're going to know it. If we hate it, you're going to know it. This could very well be that situation. Mm-hmm. We're just going to play it by ear.
I think we're going to love it.
I hope we're going to love it because, you know, you can have a sweet tooth, and it's okay to have a sweet tooth, and it's okay to have some sweet sometimes. Mm-hmm. And why not at least get some benefit out of it as opposed to the not so great choices, right?
I'm going to do a shout out right now to my niece Lisa, who wants this recipe. If you were here with us, sweetheart, you'd be able to try it. So, just saying, if you're in the neighborhood, come on by.
All right, so this, I'm gonna tell you what it is. So it's 2 cups of chickpeas. Done. Okay, what are we doing now?
I was going to add more chickpeas. But this is kind of like baking, so I'll follow the recipe.
You do you though, girl. If you want to put a little bit more, you put a little bit more. We can just adjust it. You gotta give her some leeway. Oh dear. Okay, we're good. Next
it might be just a little bit, like, you know.
It might be a little bit.
A little bit.
Next, we're gonna add some sun butter, right? So sun butter rich in magnesium. It's literally sunflower seeds ground up into a butter. Right? It's a source of protein. There's some healthy fats in there. It's got some B vitamins. It also has some fat-soluble vitamins. So we're talking vitamin A.
It smells wonderful.
It does smell wonderful, doesn't it? It's a weird color. I won't lie. It's a weird color.
It's a bit of a... It's a dull color. It's a dull day. So, you know.
It's kind of appropriate. All right. Next up is maple syrup. So this is a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. We're going to add right to the food processor. Perfect. And we've got some vanilla. And so the vanilla is 1 teaspoon of vanilla, already measured out, in it goes. Okay, Now we're gonna take this and we're gonna go to the food processor and we're gonna let her rip. And then when it's all done and the consistency is good, we're gonna add the chocolate chips after, and then we're gonna taste test it. All right.
Before dinner.
Before dinner. It's a pirate dinner kind of night. I'm fine with that.
I'll be back.
What's life without whimsy, right? All right.
It'll make some noise for a second.
Okay, so go for it. We want to loosen it up. I'm going to get the chocolate chips ready. So the chocolate chips that we're choosing are the ones that they're from Camino.
This smells amazing.
Well, it's got some really good stuff in it.
Doesn't it?
So the chocolate chips that we're using are dark chocolate, so we're talking like 70% plus. I know. Woo-wee! I know. Okay, I'm going to move this over here. It's going to call for half a cup of chocolate chips. Again, we're doing the dark chocolate chips, 70% cocoa. It's a good brand. This is a really cool brand because they've got, it's dairy-free, certified dairy-free, nut-free, all that fun stuff. You know, so if you've got allergies, as I do, you gotta watch those things in. So this is a really great company. But I don't get paid to tell you about it. I use it, I love it, so I'm gonna tell you about it. Okay, I can smell it.
Can't you?
Oh my gosh, that actually smells like cookie dough.
I know, it smells just like cookie dough.
By the way, this is funny. I was talking to my daughter before the broadcast, and she said, "You're making cookie dough? You're gonna bring some?" And I'm like, "Well, honey, it's a chickpea cookie dough." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "Okay, maybe you could just leave that, Jeanette. You don't need to bring any."
Jenna.
Unless it's delicious, obviously.
Jenna, sweetheart, you're gonna want this.
All right. Okay, we still got a little bit in here to get out. It smells. Well, here, I took your job. I'm sorry. There you go.
It's our job.
Okay, so while she's doing that, I want to tell you about something that we're super excited about. We are going to be launching a 12-week wellness initiative. And what this is this isn't a food plan. This is a 12-week program. Basically, it's a course. And so every week, we're going to focus on something different. And the goal, here's your half cup. And now go ahead and add whatever else you want. It's a 12-week program.
For good luck. This is what the extra love is in our stuff. And seriously.
It's a 12-week program that you do at your own pace. And the goal is to create a lifestyle that's sustainable for life. It's not a quick fix. This is changing your habits, not your eating habits. This is changing your perspective on how we see food, how we treat food, how we eat food, all that fun stuff.
So important.
We're really excited about it.
So excited.
That's going to be launching in November. You're going to check our social media feeds. We'll keep you up to date. It's a work in progress, and I'm super excited about it. And this isn't a program that's going to start and stop at some date. This is a program that's available. It's going to be available to you guys all the time. You can start it whenever you want, right? You can do it at your own pace. You can do it all if you want, all in the, as fast or as slow as you want. The goal is to create habits that are going to sustain you for life. For life. This isn't a quick fix. This is for people who are ready to...
A lifestyle. It's just
absolutely
their new normal.
It's going
to be a new normal.
And that doesn't mean you got to stop everything that you're eating right now. You got to change everything. No, that's not what we're about.
And that's not
that's not sustainable.
And it's not. And it's, like you said, it's not what we're about.
Right.
There are days where you just need to go for it.
There are days when poop happens. Right?
This just looks like cookie dough.
Oh my God. Let's get food.
Right here, live like this.
Live like this.
Live like this.
It looks too good to leave it there.
I know.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm going for the chocolate chips.
I got one. Ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
That is not cookie dough.
Oh my God. You want to go?
That's not cookie dough, guys. Maybe it needs to be cold. I don't I hated it, you'd know.
She'd make that noise.
Okay, I don't hate it. I think it needs to be cold. Okay, no, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Okay, I think I need one more bite to see. I think if it was cold, it would be better.
But
the consistency really is like cookie dough.
It is. No, I think, you know what? That second bite is better. I do like it. I would totally make this. And look how quick it is to make.
I'm going to put it in the fridge, and I'm going to try it cold. Because I think that's going to make a difference for me. I don't hate it. I just don't love it yet. And you know what? If I'm craving cookie dough, that would do it. That would definitely do it.
This is going to sound ridiculous. It needs to be a little bit sweeter. I would probably put the whole bag of chocolate chips in there.
I don't know that it needs to be sweeter.
To me it does.
That's really
And you know what? Try with almond butter.
Totally.
Any nut butter.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your favorite?
That's not bad.
How do you eat this then?
I need to put it in the fridge
Alright.
and try it again. But I don't hate it. I just don't love it
Can you
yet.
take it away from me now?
Not yet.
What?
But yeah, we gotta try our pita. Okay, I'm gonna get our pita stuff.
Okay.
Alright, so we've got our innards right here. It's had a little bit of time to soak up the juice.
I won't lie. I really like this.
Well, there you
I do
go.
like this.
It's really strange that you want something sweeter.
I know.
She doesn't usually do sweet. I'm usually the sweet tooth. I'm like, give me the sweets.
No,
Total
you know what?
sugar addict here.
And it could be totally the weather. It's rainy, it's dark, it's dreary.
It's kind of a comfort food,
It is. Cuddle up in bed, big duvet, your nice fluffy pajamas and slippers, good movie, bowl of this.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think that's just, you know, because it's dark and dreary outside, that's the mood.
That's the mood.
But
All right, we're gonna take our pita. We chose whole grain just because it's got a higher fiber content, right? When you're looking for grains, it's always a good idea to look for. Was that good?
Oh,
Did I do it? I think she likes it.
okay, so I like it. Jenna, you're not gonna like it.
No,
It's all stained.
I don't know.
Nope, it's
I may
gonna
need to
stain.
bring some home. We'll see. All right,
Mm,
whole grain.
look at all these people.
Yeah, we've got lots of people. Hi
I
guys.
have to lean in because of my sight.
Yeah,
apparently.
so our
Look
devices
at
are
everybody.
over
We've got
there.
people from Nova Scotia talking. Look at that. Friends, wow, look everyone. Oh, my cousin's online, thanks. Friends from the island, look at that. Hi everybody, thanks for joining us. This is so exciting.
That is pretty exciting.
We're not ignoring you.
No, we really aren't. We're just kind of blind over here because our devices are over there. We're not ignoring you.
Old
we
friends
promise.
from elementary school, look at that. Hi Mom.
All right, we're going to take our innards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Do you want a spoon?
I'm going to need a bigger spoon. I don't think this is not going to cut it. Well, I guess it could, but let's do it with a bigger spoon.
Oh, that's
Same size, dude. All right, I'm just going to fill it in. So, like we said, we added, it's all good, I got it. It's just another thing to wash. We added some extra greens. We want to try, look at her going for that again. We want to strive for 3 different colors of veggies, right? It's You just strive for it. That's all. You just try and do it. And look, we did. So, done. It's dripping on me.
I had a conversation about that.
Did
the other
you?
day. Somebody said it's so hard to get vegetables in with all these different colors. And I think it was the next day. It was like I got a text message saying, "Whoa, that was a little bit easier than we thought."
Yeah,
it
you
is.
think
It is
about
so
it.
easy.
It does sound like it's difficult, but it's not. But look, we have our cucumbers, we have our tomatoes, we have our lettuce. Done, and that's only meal 1. So, just important to notice here that we've created a meal and a dessert in like 20 minutes, if that.
25 minutes.
And I mean, you're eating and you're out the door. You're nourished. You feel satiated. I love that word.
I know you do.
God, I love that word. It just says so much. I feel satiated. I mean, it's awesome. You've got all your proteins.
You're adorable.
Oh, as are you. We've got our protein. We've got all our antioxidants with the veggies, all that great stuff in there.
I'm good with 1 if you're making my plate.
Okay.
I've got a little bit of
Maybe a little bit more than.
more of a taste of the cookie dough.
And there you go. It's kind of hard to see from here, probably.
I'm gonna wrap mine right up.
Look at you. That's another thing you could do. If you wanted to use tortilla shells, go for it.
Oh, that would be another really good
Naan bread. They would be good with naan bread.
I love naan bread.
So what we do at home is my husband will take...
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. My husband will take a piece of tin foil and wrap it so like a cone.
Right.
It looks like a cone, and then we just stuff it and stuff our faces because it's delicious. I've got a hole in my pita. My pita is failing me. All right.
Ready? You've had this before.
Well, I've had a version of it. I'm going to try this one because that one's failing me.
All right.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Mmm.
See what I mean?
I love that salad dressing.
Damn, that's good.
So yummy. My pita bread is also failing me. I'm gonna have to eat this quick.
Well, you know what? You could always just put it back on the plate and eat the pita on its own.
We didn't even make it to the dining room table.
No, oops.
It's Halloween. You gotta get these kids out the door.
That's right.
How many Halloweens have I normally eating walking down the road?
We do need to mention it is important to be sitting in a relaxed
Yes.
state. Tonight's not that night though, right? Sitting in a relaxed state.
So it might not. It's a little.
Digestion's not compromised at that point. Is it the end of the world that we're standing enjoying our supper? No, it's not the end of the world, guys. It's all about balance, right? I mean,
Right.
it's just what it is. Yeah, failing you.
Mm-hmm. I'm making a mess. That's.
Oh dear. Maybe we should be sitting at the table.
This is not uncommon for me. Taking me out for dinner is a bit of a challenge sometimes. So I would choose this option to make it into a nice little salad.
Yeah,
The flavor is amazing.
there you go. You can take it out just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And just have your pitas on the side. That's fine too. I don't know why our pitas are failing us today, but it's fine.
You just adjust.
You just have to adjust. That's just all it is. But then, like, seriously, I hope you guys can see this. Look at that.
Delicious.
Look at that.
And you could add so much more to it.
Absolutely, you could add so much more to it.
Different
Add with
beans, try the black beans.
Totally.
You can do all sorts of stuff. Lentils. Would be
Lentils.
delicious.
Yep, black beans. Did we mention black beans?
Mm-hmm.
Totally. Absolutely.
The flavor is so good.
Excellent. So,
Other than that, I think we've been busy.
we have been busy, so we're doing our 12-week program, which we're really excited about. We also have a cognitive health meal plan coming up in the month of November. So our newsletter comes out tomorrow. Let's talk about our newsletter. Our newsletter comes out tomorrow. And so what we've done is typically it goes out to members, and that's fine. We want everybody to see it. So I'm going to make sure that it's published into Facebook so everybody will be able to read it.
It's a really quick read, but full of information.
Lots of info.
We love it.
Oh, dude. All right. Burton likes chickpeas. Yeah, just a lot of good info. A lot of information, a lot of tidbits. What's coming next?
We typically pick a topic, run with it if it's especially seasonal.
Definitely seasonal.
Right? We'll give you some lifestyle changes that you can do or incorporate. You don't have to change, just incorporate maybe a different way of doing what you're already doing. I had a conversation the other day with a friend of mine, one of my dearest, sweetest friends, about meditation. And her version of meditation and what my meditation is. And I don't sit down and kind of go into a quiet space. My form of meditation is to put on my music, sit in my room, maybe dance around and sing, but it brings me into the same state. And when we were talking and having this conversation on a beautiful fall day, it was just such a nice conversation. We were talking about where her meditation brings her and where mine brings mine. And it was really the same space. So we might just be giving you a different suggestion versus it's something that you're already doing, and it might work better for you, it might not, but it's just different alternatives that you can try.
Yeah, so there's stuff on food, there's stuff on lifestyle, there's stuff on
Challenges. We love our challenges.
Oh, so every month we do a monthly wellness challenge. You guys know that. Next month is challenging the brain. So doing activities that are going to challenge the brain, keep the mind fresh. We want to kind of ward off dementia and other things like that. So these are it's just kind of like brain power activities.
It's important.
It is absolutely important. So if you notice on our social media feeds, we kind of have a way of doing things. So Mondays we have a new recipe that go up on our website, and those are for members only. And I mean, it's completely free. You don't have to worry about it. all you do is sign up, and that way you have access to all of the recipes, and we have some meal plans up there.
There are videos up there.
We've got videos up there.
Newsletters. We don't bombard you with information. You get the newsletter.
We get the newsletter.
And the blog.
And the blog.
2 things a month.
Mm-hmm.
The blog, we're loving it. The
Absolutely.
newsletter, the blog, just keeps everything up to date. And
so Mondays we have the new recipes. That's every Monday. Tuesdays and Thursdays we have the activities, the wellness challenge. So anything related to the wellness challenge. So this month is going to be things that you can do to help keep the synapses going in your brain, right? We're talking about cognitive health and brain health.
You mentioned puzzles and stuff like that.
Yeah. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's going to come out. Wednesdays, we always talk about things that are upcoming. So there's going to be more information about the 12-week program, about our nutrition, other things that are going on, whatever else is going on, right? And Fridays, it's always a food for thought. So we usually focus on a nutrient or a mineral of sorts, and just kind of gives you some information as to why it's valuable, right?
Because a lot of us know the basics and the more common ones,
yeah.
Right? But even the more common ones, vitamin C's and stuff like that, give us even more than what we think it just does than the basic stuff, right?
Absolutely.
So dig right in there and give you all sorts of great information.
Right. Like, when's the last time you thought about manganese?
Manganese.
That's
kind of the word I like.
Right?
The one you like? Or see?
Satiated.
I like manganese.
Manganese.
So
that's pretty much how our social media is laid out. We hope that you're checking us out because Facebook and Instagram, we're both on there all the time. Those will come up daily. Now you kind of know the program.
And it's important to us as businesswomen and owners of our own company. The social media for this business is key. So when you guys like, share, and comment, it gets out there. We've had people contact us from other places that we don't know, but they know someone and they've seen it. So guys and girls out there, that is so important to be able to do stuff like that. Liking, sharing, commenting. We're real people. To those of you that do that on a regular basis, thank you. We are forever in debt for you because it does help.
It opens new doors.
It opens new doors for us, and it keeps
for us
businesses.
and for other people, right? And that's the point. We're just a couple of gals who believe in what we do, and we want to share it.
About it. Want to share it. We're living our best life, and we want everyone else to too.
Absolutely. So, good for you.
I know.
Oh, well, I had 2. You only had 1, to be fair.
Yeah, but I had a lot of that.
Seriously, I'm going to put some of that in the fridge, and it's going to be delicious. I can absolutely guarantee you it's going to be delicious. Something to check out. It is on the website. If you can't get on the website for whatever reason, I don't know why, but if you just want it, email us. No problem. We'll send it right to your inbox, and then you can check it out yourself.
But again, Lisa, you could have been here.
Could have been here, Lisa.
And you'll love it. It's delicious. It's worth making, honey.
Yeah, I think that is good. I'm going to have to bring some home to Jen.
I'll let her.
All right, so that is that. We're so happy to have been here. We're glad that you joined us today. If you're not catching us live, you're catching us on the replay, welcome. Yes. We're happy to see you on the replay.
Always. We appreciate the support, 100%.
And so we wish you well, and we will...
And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
We'll see you in November.
We will see. November is tomorrow. Oh my gosh. So we'll see you at the end of November. Check out our website. Check out our social media. There's lots going on. We'll keep you posted on a lot of really great stuff. And wishing you well, guys.
A shout out to my daughter who just walked in. And a happy belated birthday to you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.